Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we are opening up some more new Black Bolt and White Flare product, and today we have the poster collection, which this one isn't tied to any specific set. It is just a mix of the two, so we get 2 packs of black, 2 packs of white, along with a few promos, and I'm really excited to get into this. It's a simple product, I feel like it's not a product that many people will go for, but it does contain both sets, so you can get at least a little bit of a taste of both, if you want to open it, if you can't find just the ETBs or booster bundles or binders or whatever it might be. But yeah, so poster collections here, we're gonna go ahead and open them, or open this one rather, and see what we can get. Now, I won't open up this whole poster here just because it's a bit too big, so I'll show you guys just a screenshot of what it looks like. On the box, I believe you can see basically what this side looks like with the 2 legendaries, but if you open it up here, you guys can see you get images of some of the Pokemon here. They're just different ones. It's not like they are illustrations of the cards, I don't believe. Actually, I think these might be illustrations of like the common cards, but not the illustration rares. But then you guys can see there's more like the EXs and things like that. So yeah, I think these are just the images from the cards themselves, like the commons and stuff. So it's pretty cool though. I think this poster is a pretty nice one. So don't know if I'll really do anything with it, but it is cool. And then here are the promos. It doesn't look like that they are anything specific as far as it goes. Like they don't actually have a promo stamp or anything. It's just the 3 cards here. So we got Oshawott, got Tepig, and we got Snivy, which looks really cool with the leaves around it. But yeah, very cool looking promos. Yeah, pretty nice to introduce the starters there. I really haven't, I think besides Pignite maybe, I don't remember exactly, but I haven't been able to pull any of the other illustration rares, which I think those all come in White Flare, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we can get one of those today. But I know the ETBs have been relatively consistent when it comes to how some of the pulls have been, but when it comes to this other product, I haven't opened up anything besides tins. I've opened up a couple mini tins, and I don't know. We'll see how these go. But yeah, we do still have binders as well, and I know there's other product releasing later on throughout August, so we'll see how this goes. But so far, nothing. We do get a Thundurus, though. And overall, I will say that Black Bolt has definitely been, at least for me, the better of the two. I did have a really, really solid White Flare ETB towards the end of my opening of my cases, which I finished those finally, so I need to kind of sort through that stuff, and then I do want to make my video like of the is one case all it takes, but I don't know how much I'll do with that. We got a Pokeball actually though, which is really nice. So let's see if we got anything else. Landorus and a Meloetta EX. Okay, not bad. Couple hits there, but yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to do with that because I haven't been keeping track really of what each ETB contains. So I might just do an overall sort of score of based on all the product that I have opened. So it's a case plus a couple of other extra things, sort of what I've been able to get thus far. I will say I did, if you guys haven't seen on X, I did pull a second ends plan. So that was pretty crazy. So I don't know, we'll see what I end up doing with that, but we get a Pokeball Woobat. Okay. Reverse Tepig, and a Hydreigon EX, so Pokeball EX combo, and a Fire Energy Hollow. Very, very nice. I love the style on these. But yeah, so I pulled a couple of those. A friend of mine, with what he's pulled, he's not really looking to master this set. So when it comes to the Pokeballs, Master Balls, all that stuff, he's kind of letting me know what he's got to potentially trade towards it. But he did pull a couple of EXs as well. So unless he's planning to keep both or whatever, I'm going to see if he's willing to maybe do a deal with me on that, because he pulled Hydreigon EX as well as Kyurem, and either of one of those would be nice. Hilda would also be really nice. I did pull a full art of her, which was good. We get Reverse Zorua and Kafagrigus. So we pulled a couple Pokeballs, couple EXs, not too bad. Overall, I think pull rates just in general have been a lot better than it has been with Prismatic, considering that was the last special set, to compare it to. I know also it was a little bit different because with Prismatic, you didn't have illustration rares or anything. You had just special illustration rares, which there were a lot of. And of course, they were really, really hard to pull. But I don't know, from what I've been seeing online, special illustration rares have been pretty easy to pull, and it's been really nice. It's been awesome. So I'm really happy to see people getting some amazing pulls. So hopefully, though, this continues, and we'll see how much more product we end up getting now after the pre-releases are done, or the releases are done, I should say. I know GameStop had done something a little different where they were doing like black first and then white, I believe, and they were like splitting it up. But with other locations, they were doing them all together. So we'll see how like restocks will end up going, but might end up picking up a little more product just to see what we can get. But overall, where the prices are even at now, I feel like we're going to be in a pretty decent spot moving forward for this set. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Shorter video just because it was a smaller product, but I will be doing the binder collections next and then working on a couple of other things. So be on the lookout for those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.